Hey everyone, welcome back to Rhythm Railroad. So this is part 12 of my grain facility scene. I've added a few things, nothing major, but the details are starting to really come through now, and I feel like that's what makes a scene look more realistic when you start getting into the details. So I'm glad I'm up to that right now. Right now I'm just mocking things up just to see what they're going to look like, what I need to adjust or cut or paint differently or whatever, but everything's just kind of floating and nothing that I've added is permanent. So for example, the biggest thing that I added was the tower up there, which would be your elevator in order to get the grain down to these two bins and that dryer bin. And basically what I did is I just took one of my I took one of the Walters regular towers, like this one, and I kind of just I cut it at the fifth line, or maybe it was the fourth line. So I basically just removed that part of the tower, and then obviously I adjusted everything. I brought the ladder down, and I brought that whole platform with the bend down, and this is what I got. So I like the way it looks. I like that it sticks up a little higher than the building. I like that the angle is on the steep side. I didn't want it to look too shallow where the pipes are kind of just flat. I don't even know if they work on gravity or not, but I imagine they need some kind of slope there. And I basically took my cue from the pipe that comes with the kit. That's a very steep angle, obviously. So I don't know. I don't know if it's just a chute or there's an auger in there that kind of like pulls the grain up as well. I think it's both. Not both, but I think it's the second one where the grain goes back and forth. Maybe not. Anyways, that's not important. What's important is that they usually look like this. Now, obviously, there's one pipe missing here. I just didn't have the length. I have to connect two of the pipes that were in the kit in order to reach this bin. I didn't want to have to bring the bin closer, so I'd rather adjust the pipe than move the layout. I like the way the layout looks right now. So that's the newest thing. I also added the filters that come with the kit. Those I did paint. And I wanted to show some kind of contrast between the base and the actual filtration system. And that's why you see that the base is a little rusty there, but the canisters are much cleaner. I also added the little, I don't know what they are, I guess exhaust pipes or whatever they are on the top there. And I weathered them a little bit. I put a little rust again to just bring them out, just to make them look different than the rest of the stuff. Originally, all of that and the grain canisters were all the same color as the grays that you see around general. So I wanted to change it up a little bit. And also I'm going to be weathering all these a lot, like that and this are going to be weathering very differently, so they'll look very different. Right now it looks too uniform and too brand new and too clean. And same thing with the large bin especially. I'm going to weather that up a little bit. I'm going to rust it up a little bit. And these I might keep kind of on the clean side. I'm going to pretend like they're on the newer side. But this one I'm going to make it look a little more dusty. So, what else did I add? Well, I took the leftover ladder from here, the one that I cut, and I kind of propped it up over here. It's just the only place where it'll stay standing. But basically what I want to create is a little platform here. I have some Tai Chi or Tichy products that create like platforms. So I'm going to make a small platform there, and then I'm going to have this ladder kind of connect to it. And then I might even make another platform here that then drops again. The original idea was to have the ladder go in between the shed and the silos, which I still can do, I guess, but right now it's really tight, so can't do it like that unless I move the silos back a little bit. So I don't know, I gotta play with that a little bit. I might even just take the platform all the way across and then drop it there with another ladder. I think a few months ago I bought this package from Central Valley called Stairs and Ladders or something like that. I think there might be something like that in it. If not, I'll probably just buy something. But so yeah, so that's new. And then the last thing is that you know, this elevator kit comes with another shed that goes in the back here, and that's supposed to be for trucks. They would go on the opposite side of the building, and that's how they load and unload. But I wasn't gonna do that originally. I wanted to just keep that as kind of like a driveway. But I figured, you know, why am I gonna put it over there? Just it's useless over there if I could just put it here. So I put it in. I'm just gonna probably stick a truck in there just to kind of hint that there's a truck backed up in there. Meaning, you know, the idea is that the trucks come in on the far end here, right? And they have this extra little area to kind of back in, and then they get back in behind the building and go into the shed there. And then if any maintenance people need to get through, obviously they will go through the shed and get over here. That's how this guy got here. I just didn't want to put another crossing here, or, you know, like I said in previous videos, I didn't want to make this like a whole thing, like forced tunnels and things like that. So that's what I'm going with for the trucks. So that's basically it. Not much to report, but I do like these short videos better than making one long video. So I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you on part 13.